So, um, I think I'm getting more and more, I don't want to say insight, but more input on how the way I'm perceived in public, and sometimes the way that I see myself. And what has been crossing my mind lately, um, reoccurring, is that I may be bipolar. And that's really just a self type of diagnosis. And I'm really not diagnosing myself, but somebody has brought it to my attention today at work. I was like, well, some. I thought that honestly you might just be bipolar. And it was somebody who was actually using the terms bipolar in an actual, what it actually means in the truest sense, and not just when people be saying, oh, I'm bipolar because of the little playful fun, non-serious type of bipolar. But he said that to me, and I was like, you know what, I honestly was, just thinking about that the other day, because some days I come in here and I have to tell myself that I need to calm down and relax, and I can't be so mean to people, and I can't be so standoffish. It's not even that I mean, it's just that I'm very dead set on what I came to do, so I don't pay attention to people at all. I'm very in my own zone, as they would say. So sometimes I'll have to tell myself, you got to calm down. You have to relax. You got to kind of open up. You got to be this. You got to be that. And then some days I do just be like that. I'll be the complete opposite of what I was the previous day. And he was just like, because, one day I'm able to talk to you and blah, 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 and you be cool and friendly and all this and that. And then the next day, you just be like, you don't say shit, but I just instantly know, oh yeah, today ain't the day to be all friendly and shit to her face. And I was telling him, like, somebody else that I was working with instantly just decided to say something to me and become cool. And it was one of those things where, like, I'm grown now, so I don't really depend on having friends necessarily. I get in there, I do what I'm supposed to do, I make my money, make more, and then I go home. I'm not necessarily there to make friends. So I guess this dude, it was a white dude, and I'm not white, or I'm not fucking a male. So I get the instant sense that he wants to talk to me other than being a friend. So he asked for my number off some real quick shit, like so fast, I instantly was like, oh yeah, sure. And then something told me, well, hold on, bitch, since you being so nice, you better make sure you get his digits and do not give him yours, because if you give him your digits, you gave him all the control, and he gonna be on some other shit. You already feel it. Because I was like, oh, okay, but don't be on those texting me every day, this, that, and the third. Don't be trying to talk to me like you want to get on me, like sexually or anything, because I'm not on that. I don't want that. And you feel me? I don't know, like, he low-key was kind of salty because I switched it, and I was like, okay, well, I'll take your number. And then he was trying to find some Wi-Fi or something, a good spot, because there's no connection in the building, a good spot to where I could like text him or something to let him know that I got it and blah blah blah, so he can get my number. And I'm like, no, I don't have a connection here. So from that day on, I kind of avoided him. I just did what I always do, went straight to where I needed to go, which is what I always did. But my whole thing is, I don't want people to feel like that I am going to instantly start being buddy to them and be all in their face, and I'm not. I have no problem with y'all coming and speaking to me. That's no problem. But do not expect me to go out my way to come find you, to say hi, to come do this, I'm not. And that's what a lot of folks don't understand. So when he was saying that, I was telling them just what I just said. Some days I do be in the mood because for some reason my spirit that day is just like, you know what? Just relax. And then today I come in and I'm a little more relaxed. And then that's when people decide they want to come say something to me, because a lot of the times people don't say anything to me. I guess they expect me to be the one to speak first and reach out, and that's not the case. So there, a lot of times they be quiet. But the people who actually kind of know a little more about how I am, they know, okay, well, we'll filter out, and this is, what today is. So when he was saying that, he was saying, I thought maybe you was a little bipolar or something. I'm like, well, shit, honestly, I could be, but what I do is I call it my spirit, the spirit of my motherfucking self, or another personality that I have that'll tell the other personality, hey, look, you need to chill out, you need to calm down, you need to relax, And then some days my spirit be like, no, they're not going to talk to you like that. They're not going to do that to you. It basically puts me in check, because there's one in me that just wants to be just, and then that same, is the same one that will go off and protect me and do whatever the fuck really needs to be said and done. That way I'm not getting walked all over. So I'm not, I don't want to say it's necessarily being bipolar, but my personalities and my mood, it tends to switch. I don't want to say moment to moment, because it's definitely not that. I would say maybe from day to day. Like, I told him, what I told him today is basically, I'm like a different person every day. That's what I said. And it may not be a literal thing. I'm a different person Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It could be for that whole week. I have this type of energy. I'm this type of this. So I may be really quiet into myself and really zoned in and then next week I might just be really just goofy, bubbly, happy, cool, whatever. It literally switches. So I don't necessarily want to call it bipolar, because I feel like I just don't want people to expect anything, out the way for me when it comes to being social, because that's where a lot of the misunderstandings come in, is the social aspect of it. Me personally, I'm not a very social person. Only time I was ever really social, it was when I was in fucking elementary school. And now what just came to my head is the reason why I am not as social as I was in elementary school is because I got fucking molested. And on some real trill shit, I don't know what time it is, probably around like 4 or something. Saturday the 14th. I'm just now realizing that. That is why I am not as social as I was in elementary, because honestly, in elementary, I want to say I was popular when that shit was really a thing. Like little kid popular. Like, I had a nickname and everything in elementary school, and people like would say hi to me. I don't even know how these people really was, they seen something in me that I wasn't even understanding at that point in time, right until this moment. And I realized why it went away. And what came to my head is why I'm not as social as I was when I was in elementary is because I was molested by someone. And I'm not 100% sure who. But they took that social aspect of me wanting to meet and talk to people and have friends and go out my way to make friends with people. When you sit back and when you think about what makes you you and what pieces and parts have took something away from you, and that is why you get the demons and the different personalities or spirits that come and fuck with you, is because a part of what was taken out of you needs that demon to protect you now. And I'm saying demon because it's not the the light side. It's not the we want to love and hearts and kisses. It's not that side. And it may not even be a demon, but if you want somebody to protect you, that's the one to go to who will protect you. And that's the one that be telling me, don't talk to me. And that's the one you have to tell to calm down, and you have to compromise with. That's your dark side. That's your mirror side. And that side will always bring in I can't fucking talk now. Will bring in individuals who are also broken and fucked up, and then y'all end up in these fucked up ass relationships and situationships, and y'all just doing random shit, and you not happy and nobody's happy because y'all searching for something. You searching for what that individual took from you. But the demon is going to help you get that shit back, because that's revenge. That's redemption. That's what that is. You take everything back from anybody that ever made you feel some type of way. And it's not even on the basic level of making you feel some type of way, but making you feel a way where you can't even live life and enjoy it as a child. When you are a child, at that very point in time, they took that from you. So since they took that from you, that's when that demon stepped in and they said, you know what? I got you. And you don't even understand that. You don't even understand that until years and years and years later. Some people never understand that. But I just now got it. That's why that demon is there. I'm saying demon. I need to say something else, because y'all end up taking that shit and running all the way with it. It's a dark spirit. It's a spirit for me personally of protection. But the reason why it's there is because somebody else was on a whole different type of bullshit spirit. They had a spirit in them that was on some other shit. And they had to come take from you and feed from you. And then they took that from you. And now you are left with nothing. You empty. So you grow up and you confused as fucking. You not knowing what's what and who. And you not knowing who to trust. And that's why that demon step in. But you not understand what the fuck it is. It's just a rapid lesson that keeps repeating until just now, until you remember. You remember it. And then that demon, this is why you here. This is why he, she, it, whatever it is for you, and whatever the fuck you want to call it, is there for you to work with. If you have a high, then you have to have a low. What protection do you have? Because at the end of the day, consistently praying to who you're not even sure of. You pray to the one that's been protecting you, which is honestly, in reality, all of that is you. Just in whole different aspects of it, of yourself. And you let that person know why. Why you need shit to be taken care of. Because you just now facing it and realizing it, and you seeing it for what it is. You work with that energy. You work with that spirit, or else you're gonna work with that spirit in a way you don't understand, and you're gonna be fucking drinking every day. Drinking every day to the point where you just getting drunk and you blacking out. Those demons that's whispering to you and telling you to do the dumb shit are those same demons that will protect you. And the only reason why they're telling you to do dumb shit is because you're not listening and you're not learning. When you're not learning, you gotta repeat the cycle. Both light and dark spirits will always be there. And if you don't even want to say spirits, it's the energy that you're going through. The same type of energy that you're attracting. These people are like magnets. But you work with your light just like you work with your dark. Or you work with your fucking dark just like you want to work with your light. And you get what was stolen from you and yours, taken in any way that it rides with you on any type of level, if it rides with you. That's revenge and redemption. Getting what is deserved of you, what was stolen from you, because now you understanding what's missing. It's as simple as that. Now you understand what's missing.